Hall of Fame, I decided that I decided to make a vlog on this because this is breaking news. Continuing the fallout from the John Gruden saga, everything that's been going on with both the emails, what he said, his resignation, being Adam Schefter's now involved, and with him getting removed from the Bucs Ring of Honor, and how many people are reacting very mixed about it, very negatively about it, to now another blow to Gruden. Electronic Arts, EA Sports, announced that in the coming weeks, through an update, they'll be removing Gruden from the team. From the team. Like, he was supposed to be there on the team, on the sidelines, a digitalized version of himself. And they said that they're deciding to remove him and replace with any generic coach without his likeness. And this could be anything you want. Belichick goes for a similar thing. He's the only one that's not part of the coach circle. And because of that, he's replaced by just a generic coach. Not anyone in particular, just generic coach. The same thing will be the case for Gruden. He'll just be replaced by a generic individual. Not Rich Basha, which is pretty weird. I would have wanted them to replace him with Bosch's likeness, but I guess considering he's interim, they're not doing that. This is just another round of how far they're going. Just not even 48 hours ago, the New York Times released that article detailing the private emails he would have with Bruce Allen through Bruce Allen's team email. And immediately afterwards, the man resigned from his job as the coach of the Raiders. The Buccaneers decided to remove him from the team's Ring of Honor. You can talk about how hypocritical that is another day. And now EA just decided that they're going to be removing him from their own game for not even just someone generic. Completely wiping the floor clean of John Gruden. Wiping it clean. Not a single trace remaining. No Ring of Honor. No game. Nothing. Everything scrubbed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to feel bad for Gruden. Now, would I have said the stuff he said there? No, definitely not in public. But I guarantee you that everyone in private has said stuff like what Gruden has said. Gruden, I do not believe, is a racist. I do not believe he is sexist either. I also believe that if he was so homophobic, Carl Nassib would not feel comfortable coming out as the team's first, or just the league's first, openly gay player to come out during his playing days. I do feel bad for Gruden in a sense. The fact that, he worked for ESPN. This all happened back when he was with ESPN. And the team and the channel, nor Disney, never really had any questions about him with race even beforehand. And, Randy Moss was upset about it. And then they have Keyshawn Johnson saying, I told you so, but he's had problems with other people as well. And now Adam Schefter's being roped into it. And it's not really shocking, considering that, ethical or not, a lot of people do that. That's where a lot of these anonymous sources even come from. It's been a very, very sad few days. And I think they also did it because they don't want to upset the sponsors either. Because they don't want to have bad PR. I mean, it's not going to affect people watching the games. But understand that this has been a very, very sad for everyone. It's been sad for Raider Nation. It's been sad for the NFL. It's been sad for Gruden and his family, his friends. It's so sad. It just comes across like they're trying to just dish all out on him, literally assassinate his character to hide from any of the other emails that have been leaked. I demand to know everything that's in those emails. Why does Gruden, and to a lesser extent Schefter, why are they the ones that are getting all against it? I agree we should see more diversity, and we should see some more representation. But at the same time, it's just sad, guys. Everything about this is sad. I feel bad. I really do feel bad. And listen, he's not the only one that says that stuff behind closed doors. I guarantee you a lot of people in the media have said it. We've all said it, especially the last 10 years. Go throughout everyone's private email, everyone's private messages or anything. You'll see some stuff that may not fly, that's not going to fly in public circles. That happens. I think Bruce Allen in particular was a moron for doing this in his team email. If he's going to speak to a friend like that and have those casual conversations, it should have been his personal email. That's on Bruce Allen. That's on Bruce Allen. It's sad. Everything about this whole situation is sad. And you know this is going to, like Zenny said, this is going to affect the midterms. Because you could say what you want about the Dr. Seuss books or Mr. Potato Head. That is not even really accurate. But this is actually someone's job. This is someone's likeness. This is someone's image. He's never going to coach again. He's never going to be seen again. Like, this guy is, his literal career is over. Now, this man has made tens of millions of dollars throughout his career, so I don't feel that bad for him. But he's not going to be able to do what he loves. And it's not all about money, guys. It's not all about money. It's like he's being ostracized from society, and it's... I know what he did was wrong. Everyone agrees that what he did was wrong. I do not dispute that at all. But to go this far is very extreme. Feels like you're just trying to get positive PR. And that's not going to fly for me. All this is going to do, you're just going to see the other side. This is only going to be fuel for the Republicans. It is. It's going to be seen as proof that the woke mob, as they say, is getting way too extreme, and they're trying to cancel everyone, and you'll be their next target, and you know it's going to be that way. You know this is going to happen. And take care, everyone. Just make sure, never say any of that stuff in writing. Always make sure whatever you say, understand that once it's in writing, it's there for good. And when it's in writing, people could misconstrue that in any way you can with its emotions. Like telling like Brian Glazer to, you know, sexual act. It was obviously a joke, but it could be definitely interpreted in a different way, considering it is text. And there's Poe's law. You can't tell the emotions of the actions that someone's trying to be given out when it's done like that. And that's the case with John Gruden. And, oh my God, it's just very sad. The whole situation is very sad. And I'm sorry for everyone involved. But I guarantee you, Gruden is not the first guy. There's way more with these emails than just Gruden. You think it's just him? You're full of it. There's probably commissioners and owners that have said all this other stuff that might be just as bad, if not worse. Or even media people, like anything. Anything. This is just insane. And it's pretty crazy that, they were basically told by the NFL for goodness to do this. It's just the hypocrisy. It's just ridiculous, guys. It's just really insane. Everyone involved. I feel for Gruden and his family. I don't think he's racist. I feel for Raider Nation. I feel for all you guys. Just be careful out there. No matter what you do. If there's one takeaway I would say from any of this stuff, remember, think before you speak, before you act, before you post, before you email. Whatever you say in writing has a good chance to stay there for good. It's sad. This guy's credibility is ruined. And America believes in second chances. I want to see a second chance from him because I think he deserves it. You're not the same man as you were 6, 7, 8 years ago. You just aren't. What you say in private does not reflect what you do in public. Especially when you weren't directing it at anyone, personally. I mean, a lot of people criticize Caitlyn Jenner for many things. A lot of people criticize Joe Biden for many things. So I'm not going to go after him for that. A lot of people feel very similarly for him. Wrong or right. That's just a fact. But it's going to get worse. This is not going to go away very slowly. You're going to see stories about this going into next season. That's how massive this news is. And like I said, this is going to sway many people to vote for the other side because they'll see it as, oh, the left is gaining power and control. And one more thing before I go. I agree. Kaepernick was blackballed by the league. But compared to Gruden, at least Kaepernick's still getting deals. He was on Ebony magazine cover. He's getting deals from Nike and Ben and Jerry's and Netflix and Disney and many of these other companies. And he's making millions of dollars off of it. But Gruden, he can't even do any of that stuff. He's not allowed to work. He's not working anywhere. No one wants to speak to him. He's branded as a racist. He's branded as all this stuff. And I'm not saying what he did was right in the slightest. It was not. And I'm not saying one way or another for the Kaepernick situation. But yes, Kaepernick may not have been given a chance to play anymore. But at the same time, you could argue that if you want to play more, he would have played for the CFL. And even then, he won a lawsuit against the NFL. So do you really think they're going to want to sign someone that did a lawsuit against him? I don't think so. And I support Kaepernick. I support his idea. I support his message. But still, in general, Gruden has actually been canceled. We should cancel culture, honestly. That's what we should really cancel. What you do in private should not reflect what you do in public. If it's the same, that's one thing. But if it's too different, he's known Bruce Allen for almost 30 years. Like, when you're that close with someone, you're going to say some things that you don't often say in public because you're that close and that comfortable with someone. And with Bruce Allen, man, I want to know what else is on your emails. If this is going to take down Gruden, and only Gruden, when you're going through the Washington football team, formerly the Redskins, nah. There's way more stuff here, man. There's so much more stuff. And if you're going to be like this for Gruden, you got to follow through with everyone else. You're going to fall down the slippery slope, and it's going to be terrible for everyone involved. This is game-changing for everything involved. We're just witnessing just the very tip of the iceberg, folks. We're going to see the rest of that glacier coming up very, very soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notification bell on for more. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, peace out. Stay safe. And if you see John Gruden, tell him that, be out there to support him. Even if it's not the popular thing, understand that everyone here is human. And that's what should matter first and foremost. Anyway, guys, take care. Bye.